What were we supposed to talk about?
Oh my god. Sabrina! That was it.
Yeah,
Chilling
shit.
Adventures of Sabrina.
I'm done with part 1. They're currently working on season 2 right now.
How many episodes is part 1?
I have no idea. I kept thinking, this is part 1. This is like a whole fucking season. They should have just called it season 1.
They want to be different.
But now they're calling like the part 2 a season 2. So
they changed their minds. Yeah. They're kind of like us, you know. It's like, let's call this shitty conversation.
Let's call this the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Conversations.
Let's welcome the listeners first.
Oh shit, right.
Yeah. Welcome to Creepy Conversations with Kalai and Gabby. Tonight we're going to be talking about White Lady, but first we're going to get ourselves into Chilling Adventures of Sabrina because that's what we want to talk about
it.
Yeah.
We need to express ourselves. We're going to be creating another podcast just for Sabrina. No, I'm just kidding.
Diss it. No, I like it. I have like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, me too.
But I haven't finished the entire thing.
It's like 3/5 for me.
Okay.
Oh, shit, do you know that what is happening to me? Do you know that the Church of Satan is suing the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina because they used their symbol that's, I think it's trademarked to them, and then also for portraying Satanism as a negative, or like portraying it as like devil worship and shit like that.
You know what? For some reason, I was I wasn't expecting that, but the whole time I was watching the episode, I was wondering, like, are they okay with this?
Yeah, me too. I was also wondering what, like, other witches, how they're gonna react to this, is they've been trying for so long to, like, separate witchcraft to, like, evil and the devil and shit.
Yeah, this is, like, going backwards.
Yeah. I mean, it's great that it's, like, really dark.
Yeah, I like it.
But it's not expected. I was thinking of it, like, to go, like, where the craft went, where it's, like, pro-nature and...
Yeah, because I think that's what witchcraft really is. Mm-hmm. And I was really shocked, actually, that they mixed Satanism and witchcraft, but, like, portrayed it in a very evil...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, from what I know, witchcraft does, like, they worship different kinds of religion. I'm pretty sure there's also a kind of witchcraft that also, they're also Satanists.
The same, yeah.
Yeah, but not that, they're not that, they're not evil.
That's true.
It's making me speechless.
That is so true.
But I like the fact that there's a David Bowie poster in Sabrina's room. When I saw it, I was like, yeah!
You know what? They still have time to redeem themselves and trying to switch up where this goes, because it's still season 1. It's very new. It's very fresh.
True. Oh, and shit, my main issue with, like, Sabrina the Teenage Witch is that I keep on forgetting that the setting is, like, 1970s.
Is it? Are they meant to be 1970s? It
is. Yeah. Like, mid to late 1970.
I don't feel it.
Yeah. And you notice that they use telephones to call each other and not, like, they don't use cell phones and shit like that.
No, I didn't really pay much attention to that because I knew in Sabrina the Teenage Witch, it was, that way.
Yeah.
But, like, 90s feel, and so I thought this one was just, I have no idea. I thought they were just trying to be hipster.
Yeah, the setting is, like, 1977, because the poster...
How'd you find out?
It's, I forgot how I found out about it, but I read, like, several articles. The setting is, like, 1970s and shit like that. I think that's, like, mid to late 70s, because the poster that she has of David Bowie was, like, taken in mid 70s, so it should be around that time. And their fashion is, like, when you think about it, their fashion is, like, 1970s ish,
but you can't really tell because that's what our fashion is now.
That's why I had like the one I mentioned earlier, like they had like homophobic shit and because
It
it's
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, it's because the setting is like in 1970, but still it doesn't, like, they should really remind us that the setting is like in 1970s, because
I don't think that was established well.
yeah, and
Because if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't know.
me too. If I didn't, like, I sensed that it was, the setting was like, wasn't now, but I didn't think that it was back late that. What? That is that late. What? It was that. Let me rephrase it again. In 19, you get what I mean,
Yeah.
you guys. You guys are smarter than me.
I knew you'd just give up.
Oh shit, and I really want Salem to talk.
Me too. No, actually, he spoke on
Yeah, at the beginning.
one episode. Yeah, but it wasn't even a cat. It was in goblin form.
Yeah.
And he never spoke afterwards.
Yeah, that's also my issue, because, like, Salem isn't a goblin. Goblin. He's, like, a warlock that was cursed.
Yes! Yes!
You remember? Yeah, and
Yeah.
he became a cat and then, like, stayed. And I remember that Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like, she didn't know that Salem was that. And also, because they keep on saying that this is based on the comic book The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. In the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the comic books, Salem talks. So that's why I'm a bit confused why he doesn't talk in the TV show. So I feel like he would add something more.
I feel like they mixed it up because they put in Ambrose in there.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know where they're going with this,
but we love it.
Ooh, yeah, we love it anyway. Yeah,
but hopefully they're gonna address the, like, I really didn't like the part where they made, the bullies, like, they made it look like being gay is funny. Like, I hope they, like, resolve those issues.
Plus, this lacks humor, and I know you keep on repeating that to me, and I totally agree.
I hate the fact that it's not funny. Like, I don't want it to be, like, funny all the time. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be comedic.
Yeah, true.
We can go for, like, witty dialogues, right? That would be funny. Sarcastic, whatever.
True. I want Salem to be, like, I have no words.
I was waiting.
I want Salem to be the funny one in the show.
Because he was the sarcastic
He was the one.
cat.
Yeah, he was the sarcastic funny one. And, like, I don't know how to just... If you guys get what I mean, tweet.
Like, please.
I have no words. This is my disappointment showing. Anyway, we should start talking about our topic.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. I think we got everything out of our... Yeah, I think
we could go on talking about Sabrina.
But we're like 10 minutes in, and we haven't like talked about white ladies.
Our topic.
Yeah.
Yes, our topic is the infamous. It's infamous, right? The white lady.
Yeah,
and,
I would say so.
Yeah. So, I mean, you guys all know what a white lady is. It's a type of a female ghost dressed in white, obviously. It isn't a mythical creature, but depending on how you see it, it's mostly classified as an urban legend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's mostly classified as that because there are different versions everywhere, and it's like of one certain creature. Is it a creature? Ghost.
A ghost, yeah.
Yes.
Spirit, whatever.
Spirit. Mm-hmm. So this ghost is usually associated with a tragedy. It's like it died of tragic reasons. And then it's usually a ghost of like a diseased... In other countries, it is a ghost of a diseased relative. And but in the Philippines, the white lady is a what's the term for negative? Another term for negative. Like when you see it, something bad's gonna happen to you.
An omen?
Yeah, I think that's it. My brain isn't working because I've been on vacation for 2 days and I just
You're
let
still
my
on
brain rot.
vacation now.
So when I was younger, actually, I thought that white ladies are only here in the Philippines. But obviously I'm wrong. According to Wikipedia, it's mostly famous in the U.S. and in Europe. But I disagree with that because, as you know, here in Asia, specifically in Japan, they have two famous white ladies. Like, I don't even want to say her name. One from the movie The Ring, and then the other from The Grudge.
Oh, they're considered white ladies?
Yes, because they're wearing white. And they're vengeful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would we consider this the black lady as the same?
Yeah, they are sort of similar, but from the stories that I've read, black ladies are they can hurt you physically compared to white ladies.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm scared
Excuse
now.
me.
'Cause, like, I'm scared now because I'm just preparing myself for my story, and this one's a personal experience. And now that you tell me, like, they can hurt you, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
they
so
can.
glad nothing happened to me. Anyway, yeah, continue.
And they're like a darker, obviously because they're wearing black, but their omens are like they're signs of bad luck.
Oh, I thought that was just like for cats.
Black ladies are signs of bad luck as well.
Anything black, they say.
We are bad luck because all we wear
is black. Exactly.
We've embraced we have so much bad luck that it's now good luck.
It's like negative plus negative equals positive, so.
Yeah. Oh, and the difference between one thing I noticed, the difference between the white ladies in the U.S. and European countries is they're usually dressed in like nightgowns or like Victorian era gowns. And then the white ladies here in Asia, they're usually like, you know how what patients in mental asylums wear? They're just like the white dress.
Straight jacket?
Yeah.
No.
Not really, but like how it's like a hospital gown, but it's not open at the back.
Yeah. Okay, I can imagine.
Usually our white ladies are just like wearing straight ass dresses.
Do you mean like drapey clothes or like
I
straight dresses?
Just straight dresses.
It's so funny to me because I'm imagining like stick figures where you just draw triangles for dresses.
It is kind of like that, and then like long sleeves, and it's not like it looks like a pillowcase that's like they just wear a pillowcase with like long sleeves compared to like in the US it's like they
More
have
grand.
lace and shit like that. They're fancier.
Yeah. They're more extra.
They're extra. What the hell? So, one of the most famous white ladies in the Philippines is the one in Balete Drive. For those of you who aren't from the Philippines, Balete Drive is a street in Quezon City, which is in Manila, which is the capital of the Philippines. And
that was a long ass description.
Yeah, the Balete Drive has a balete tree, and they say that that's where the white lady resides. They say that she was murdered there, and her spirit stay there and shit like that. There are different stories why there's a white lady there. She's always the reason for she's always the reason for the accidents there. Is they usually sometimes Baleta Drive is known as an accident prone area, and then the drivers would always say, "Oh, because I saw a white lady," and shit like that.
Do you think there's a blind curve?
No, I checked Baleta. I think I've passed by there before. It's a straight road.
It's probably just like headlight. It's not one way, right?
Yeah. And
yeah, it's probably the headlight.
Yeah, and before it was dark, that area didn't have lights.
What?
That area didn't have lights, so I think that's the reason why they crash, because, you know.
Oh my god, we're so superstitious.
But anyway, so I found a story regarding the white lady in Baleta Drive. Do you guys want to hear it?
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you. No, I'm just kidding. Let's listen to Gabby's story first.
No! Oh my god.
No, just kidding.
Wait, but like, do you think, which one's scarier, you think?
I don't know. Probably yours, because it's real. I don't know if this one is real. Sorry.
I can't believe you couldn't even say that right.
I just had a stroke there. Anyway.
Okay, go.
Okay,
go
back to the white lady in the Baleta Drive. So, Baleta Drive is a tree, by the way, which Gabby described in a previous episode of ours. Go listen to that. It's a ficus tree.
Yeah, because I said ficus and you said, oh, I think it's read as ficus.
Yeah. I sound like such a know-it-all. Oh, it's a ficus. Back to the white lady in the ficus tree. So, like I said earlier, multiple drivers have claimed to have seen the white lady, and worst cases are when drivers see them in the back, in their rear view mirror, in their back seat. So that's usually what happens. Like, they claim that's the reason why they got into an accident, because they saw the white lady in their back seat through the rear view mirror. So they like panicked and like they freaked out and crashed their car. Yeah. They weren't drunk or anything. Oh shit, I have a quick side story. There's sort of the same rumor near our place, like 100 steps from where I am right now. Like, they say that because our house is near a blind curve, and there's always accidents there. And then, like, these drivers started a rumor that there's a white lady in that corner, and I really don't believe it, because I've witnessed a couple of accidents while I was waiting for a delivery, and I've seen people like sleep while driving and then get into a car accident.
And then blame the white lady.
Yeah. And they keep on saying that. And I was like, fuck, dude, I saw you sleeping. Shut up.
Just so they're not in trouble.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the white lady in the Baleta Drive. Where was that? Sorry.
I heard you flip your notebook. Did you write it?
Yeah, I was writing it down.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So, this story, I'm not sure if the one who wrote this is a boy or a girl. I'll post the screenshot and the link to the story in our Tumblr. So if you want to read, it's in Tagalog, by the way. So if you're from the Philippines and you if you think it's scarier in Tagalog, I'm pretty sure it's going to be scarier in your own voice, because you know how bad I am at storytelling.
Oh my god, did you like translate this?
Yeah, I had to. Anyway. So, let's just say that the one who wrote this is a boy, because I'm not sure if he's a boy or girl. So the one who wrote this was on his way to Kamuning Street, which is like a street after Baleta Drive. To those that are from the Philippines or from Manila. Anyway, so yeah.
I thought that was all you were gonna say is a street.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I promise in the next episode. No, I can't promise anything. So back to this dude. He doesn't really believe in ghosts. He's a skeptic, in short. So one time he was riding a grab car. He was sitting at the back, and while they were passing through Baleta Drive, he felt like this sudden chill. And then since he knew that he was thinking that, oh, maybe this is psychological because I'm passing by Baleta Drive, he went and looked straight to the tree, and then he didn't see anything. So he was like, he started to feel better, and then something catches his eye in the rear view mirror.
I hate those things.
Yeah, in the rear view mirror, sitting beside him is the white lady, and she's slowly raising her hand to her side, which he immediately realizes that the figure is trying to reach him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then the dude screams, and then so the driver like swerves over a bit because he got scared because of the dude. You get what I mean?
He was surprised.
Yeah, he was surprised. And then luckily there was no one in the street, so they didn't get in. There were no accidents. The driver just kept on driving. When he looked back in the rear view mirror, the figure seemed to have it disappeared. So he quickly collected himself, and he said that he saw a crazy viral video that scared him. And then he said sorry to the driver. And then the driver just nodded and asked if he was okay, and he just laughed it off. And then he just laughed it off because the feeling and the experience wasn't sinking in. And he just said, yeah, I'm fine. And then when he reached his destination and he dropped off, right before he stepped out, the driver said, I saw it before you did. And end of story.
Oh, shit. Wait, you know what? We told ourselves we were going to do this in the morning so it'd be less scary, but we're still doing this at 9 p.m. What is wrong with us?
We're still torturing ourselves.
And I just realized I'm always drinking water, right? Mm-hmm. So when I need to pee and outside is pretty fucking dark, can I just pee in my pants here?
Pee in a bottle.
Good God. Okay. This is a pretty short episode, I think.
But if you think about it, I got really scared when I was reading that story because I'm always riding a Grab.
Oh!
You know, it's fucking scary to see something knowing that you're alone, and the thing that I hate the most is seeing something no one else can see, because it's either I'm going crazy or that figure is
yeah,
he has
you
intentions.
You just feel kind of helpless.
Yeah.
But would you rather though not have someone else see it, or someone else also see it and then confirm that you actually did see those things?
I don't know which one is.
Because it's if you were the only person to see it, then you could always just lie to yourself and say, oh, I'm probably just tired, I'm just seeing things.
Yeah. But
when someone says, I saw it too, that's shit. Oh, shit.
Or you can just say, oh, maybe that was really something because someone else saw it too, or you know what I mean.
Oh, so you mean it's real, not necessarily a spirit or something?
Yeah, you can validate. You can tell yourself that you're not crazy.
Yeah, it's a tough call, don't you think? Which one do you really want?
I would rather not see it at all.
That's true, because that's something you said a while ago, and I think they're listening.
No! I'm gonna knock on wood again.
Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on every fucking wood.
I don't want to.
Kalai hasn't seen one before, or felt it.
No, I felt it, but not specifically a white lady. I don't even want to say it.
I know.
Not specifically a white lady.
I'm scared to share my stuff because I feel if I retell my story, it's gonna know or something. I don't know.
Shit. Are we ready? Yesterday, while I was searching for what because you know how it is when you think you know something and then you search it on the internet and then you realize that, oh, I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing, because I thought maybe there are other stories about the white lady. It's basically everything is almost the same, where they see it and then it's either trying to ask for help, it's
it's
the
either
same
asking
story.
for help or trying to harm you.
Yeah.
There's no in between. It's just that.
Yeah, but even though it's the same story, it's like the same concept over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I was not listening, I was reading.
Reading.
I was reading to like every story that I was reading was I don't know. I felt like I was torturing myself. Every time I was like, fuck this shit. This is the last story that I'm going to read. And then I read something with like an interesting
more
headline. And I'm like, okay, last. And every time I'm like, oh, fuck. Nuh-uh. Not today.
That's why I never read the tweet you shared. Because you said it's like super fucking scary. And I'm like, no.
I didn't read
it.
I just like skimmed through it, and then I saw like those words.
Oh my god, you're such a bitch. So you wanted me to read it and then tell you?
Because I feel like it would scare me less if you're gonna...
I just tell you what happens?
That's why I was like, oh shit. But I read like some parts of it, like the beginning, and then I read like, those keywords that when you read these kinds of words and you're like, fuck.
You just know.
You just know that you're gonna pee yourself when you read it.
Look at us. Like, we're so lousy. We say we're into these creepy things and we can't even read a story.
We can't read a story without crying or like screaming on the inside.
No, I think
without shitting
on some
ourselves.
other day, I probably would have read it, but I'm still not over episode 6, I think, of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the one where they did an exorcism on something.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to recover from that, so that's why I didn't read what you said.
Oh, so, by the way, after I watched that episode, we did the recording on exorcism.
Oh
no,
shit.
on possession.
How was that for you?
It was okay. It felt...
Oh my god.
It was like, because our stories for possession, they weren't really that.
It wasn't our
yeah
experience anyway.
So it kind of like, I don't know. You know how it is when you put like two negative magnets together, like it cancels out.
Yeah.
It felt like that for me.
It felt what? Wow, that's new.
But I still didn't sleep well that night.
And you wonder why you get nightmares. Oh my god.
Yeah,
you already have the answer.
This is us torturing ourselves.
All the time. All the fucking time. Okay, I think I'm kind of ready to share my story. Oh, fuck. I feel like peeing right now.
Are you sure you're ready yet?
I hope my sister is ready to edit this because it happened at home.
Oh, shit, right? Your younger sister's gonna edit this.
Yep.
Hi, Kai. Good luck.
She used to sleep in that room too with my mother.
Oh, shit. Which one?
Oh, the room where you guys slept over when we were like super drunk.
Shit.
Yeah, but it wasn't arranged the same way, and I think it didn't happen then. It was like a few years after that sleepover.
You know what? I'm not ready to listen to this story.
Why?
Because I was in that room.
It's like it feels so real.
Yeah, it feels so real. Like I feel like when you start telling the story, I can like start imagining.
Yeah.
And
but I feel like my room was arranged differently while you guys were there, so I don't know.
Still no. I don't like it.
The funny thing is, I told my mom about this story, but only months later, and she was like, she didn't swear, but I know she wanted to. She was like, fuck, every night while she was still sleeping in that room and the lights were all off, she would just look at herself in the mirror. like,
oh my God.
check herself out in the mirror. And I'm like, how crazy are you? Why do you do that? I don't know what's wrong with my mother, but so while she's like lying down on the bed, and the bed is like facing the cabinet with the what do you call this, full body mirror? She would just look at herself there with the lights off. And the only reason why she can see is because the windows are open, the curtains are open, and the light.
The street lights,
the
like
street lights and the lights from the room. Yeah. But that's still so scary. Like, why do you want to look at the mirror?
Oh, no. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to hear your story. Let's talk about Chilling Adventures of Sabrina again. Because I'm in total denial.
We should do my story first and then talk about Sabrina, so we kind of get over the feeling. I don't know. I really want to pee right now because I'm scared, but I also don't want to go out because I know everything's off.
What was the position of the? What was the placement of the bed in your room at that time?
It was facing the air conditioner.
I think it was the same arrangement when we slept at that room.
Wait,
shit! Then I slept on the floor.
Wait, while you guys slept over, did my room have a sofa at that time?
I think. Because I can remember. I can remember remember when we had to present something for, was that Filipino? I can't remember what.
Yeah.
But we were, because I remember Isa sitting at a couch.
Right. Okay. So I guess it's the same.
Oh shit!
And I had my what do you call this? Cabinet? Is that right?
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the cabinet. I think it's the electric fan.
And I still remember the mirror and
yeah. Okay, so that is the setting. Holy shit.
Wait, let me just let me face my back to the wall. I'm not ready. Why are we doing this?
I don't know. Okay, so are you ready? I'm gonna tell the story now. I can't remember what year. It's probably 2010, 2011. I don't know. Sometime around that year. My mom wanted... So I wasn't sleeping in that room anymore. And my mom was staying there. So all her stuff, her clothes, her bag, it was in that room. And she wanted me to get her bag. Because you know how moms are when they need something. It's like, oh, can you get my bag, the entire thing?
Yeah.
So there's a hook behind the door. And that's where she hangs the bag. I go up to the room. I don't even turn on the light.
Oh shit, wait. Oh, I think you told me the story before.
Yeah, I think I did. So for the listeners, this is how my room looks like when you open it. So when you open the door, there's a cabinet on the right, and right in front of you is a sofa.
Yeah,
Yeah. And my room is kind of an L shape. Would you say that?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah,
like,
kind of.
It's like square, big fat square with a little... Anyway, they don't have to imagine the entire room because I didn't really get inside when this happened. So the bag was behind the door. It was hanged behind the door. So I didn't really think of turning on the lights because I could just grab onto it and go. I opened the door and I see the couch. I see a black figure. I think it was a girl.
Mama.
There was like no face. There's no face, but you can tell like the figure is a woman and she's sitting on the sofa. And I just thought like maybe it's nothing because you know sometimes you see stuff like I tend to just throw. Sorry, not me. Oh, okay, me as well. But my mom also throws random stuff, and I thought it was just like you know, it
I love how
formed
you were like
something.
defending yourself. Like, I'm not really messy. I don't throw shit anywhere. My mom does it too.
My mom does it too, so that's okay for me to do it. Anyway, not the point at all. Okay,
Sorry.
so imagine this, guys. I open the door, there's a sitting woman, a black figure. I can't really even see the face, it's just a silhouette sitting on the couch. I thought it was just like, okay, it's probably nothing. I put my hand in. I didn't even fully open the door, okay? I put my hand in, tried to grab the bag behind the door, and the figure starts to crouch as if it was like crawling towards me, and I just freaked out. I didn't get the bag. I just ran downstairs, and I can't even remember what lie I told my mom. I think I just said, oh, I freaked out. I didn't get your bag. Because it was like, oh, my hands are cold, but I'm so proud of myself right now because I'm not tearing up. Usually when I talk about this, I just cry because I remember the whole thing. It was so scary. It's so chilling because you think there's really nothing there, but then I think she would have hurt me because why the hell would she crawl?
Yeah.
She was really moving towards me, and I just like, I don't even think I closed the door properly. I just left. And
Holy shit.
I'm such an ass because I didn't tell my mom, and she slept in that room the same night.
Oh shit. You're probably like, whatever. Good luck.
Like, yeah, I can't deal. I didn't tell her because she might think I'm crazy. But my mom's also a scaredy cat, so I don't think she would have slept in that room if I told her to. So yeah, that's my scary encounter with a black lady. I've never, and I don't want to either, I've never tried seeing or feeling a white lady, thank God. But yeah, that was it for me with a black lady. It's fucking scary, man. And I can't believe like I slept in that room years after by myself.
I feel like the reason why I just remembered that you've told me the story before because I like locked it in a vault in my brain because I don't
want to remember
it. Because now that I remember it, I can like imagine it because I know what your room looks like.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Shit.
But that incident actually made me believe in feng shui, kinda, because I don't know what's wrong with me. I still, like I said, years later, I slept in that room by myself. Even if I never forgot what happened, I don't know why. Anyway, my mom tends to rearrange the house a lot because I don't know. I think she's just fidgety that way and she gets bored with how it looks like. So when she does that to the living room, there is a big chance she will do that to the rest of the rooms in the house. And she switched up the placement in my room. My bed was facing towards where was it facing? The windows, like the wider.
It was in the wall.
Windows.
It was touching the wall.
Yeah, last time, right?
Yeah.
But she switched it up. And so my bed was kind of nearer to the air conditioner. It was facing the wider windows. She took out the sofa and she just changed it. And then like nothing happened anymore. Because at night, sometimes I would hear people snoring and I thought that was our neighbor. But then it feels so near. It's like you can literally feel something breathing on your ear.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah, and I thought that was just me. And then one day my sister was like, you know what? There are days when I feel like someone's breathing on my neck. And I'm like, shit, I feel it too.
Micah?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know why there's scary shit in my house. But when my mom changed it up, it's like, it went away. Everything went away.
I remember, oh shit. This is the Gabby's scary house time.
I know.
I remember when we were like eating lunch at your house, and then Isa and Mikey went back because she left her phone, and
Right.
we were like waiting for them in the area where, and we were wondering what was taking them so long.
Yeah.
And then they were like looking for Isa's phone and the last place where she put it, and it wasn't there, so they started like looking for it everywhere in your living room. And then when they were about to leave, they saw the phone where
she left
Isa,
it.
yeah,
right?
Isa left it. Yeah, it was like someone was making fun of them.
I don't know what's wrong.
I don't want to
with
visit your house
like,
ever.
Because we blessed it before we moved. Although that house was like, what do you call it when nobody lives there? Nobody
Abandoned?
I kinda, because no one was taking care of it. Like when we bought that house, the weed, the ferns, and whatever were like super tall, and the house was like a wreck. We had to renovate and shit because no one was living there for so long.
Ooh.
But I don't know. We live in a village. Why would our house be the only house that has a problem?
Ooh, have you tried asking like Cyril and like your other neighbors? I feel like BJ also has a story.
In his house?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't ask my friends about their house, but I'm pretty sure if they had issues, they'd tell me. Because you know how we like to tell ghost stories, but
Yeah.
I've never heard anything from them.
Maybe when you start... What? Sorry.
I think it's just my house.
But maybe when you start like opening up to them, then they...
would share?
Yeah, they'd be like, oh shit, I have one too. I'm not crazy, apparently.
I guess. I don't know. But I found the creepier thing in my house was the snoring you hear and you feel like someone's breathing on your ear. Because I never told anyone that. And my sister, when she told me that it happened to her, all her descriptions were the same as what I was experiencing.
Holy shit.
I know.
I wonder how Kai will react to this. She will either she will get scared, or B, she'd be like, you know what?
Crazy.
I felt this too.
Oh shit, nah.
Which one do you prefer?
Shit, and I'm coming home this Christmas. I'll be staying in I'll be staying in that room.
Oh my god. Let me know.
Oh shit. I will probably ask one of my sisters to sleep beside me. Shit. And pretend, like, I will just say, because I miss you guys and I won't see you in a very long while after I leave,
So you guys have to sleep
like bullshit.
Here.
Yeah. Just like, and I can probably even bribe them with aircon and say, I will be turning on the aircon in my room so you guys can sleep over.
What a sister.
I know. Stop. My mom does that too. Remember when I told you that she always goes to the toilet before sleeping and she forces my sister to do it as well? Oh my gosh. Kai is gonna hear this, and I'm not sure she knows the reason. She's the sister that my mom makes her go to the toilet before she sleeps, because apparently my mom is scared to go to the toilet by herself at night. That's why she tells my sister, you have to pee before you sleep so you won't pee on the bed. But that's a lie.
Do you wonder if your mom has like ever felt or seen shit, but she didn't tell you?
I don't think so, because when I told her the shit that was going on in my room, she was like, I never felt anything there. She's just a scaredy cat, that's it.
Shit.
I'm starting to hate my house. God damn it.
Oh, shit. And now it's stuck in my head because I know what your room looks like. I know. I can't imagine.
Honestly, it's not even just my room. It's also the master's bedroom where my parents stay. Because I remember my cousin used to live with us, and they had a newborn. Mm-hmm. And they stayed. So while my entire family was still in Dubai, I had my cousins live there with me, right?
Yeah.
And they had a newborn. I think that was Rika at that time. Anyway,
no, I think it was the eldest one.
I think it was Sophie. Yeah. So while while they were staying there, they stayed in the master's bedroom and they'd have the crib there, so the kid would always be there. And then there are times when we would carry her in that room and she would always look at a certain direction, like right beside the door. She would always be looking at that. And no matter how much we turn or try to reposition her, she would always look there.
Oh, shit.
And I thought it was just me. But when my other cousin, the sister of my, I don't know how to explain it, but like the
Still
sister,
your cousin.
the cousin, yeah, would take care of her and like also carry her in that room, she would still look at the same direction. And at one point she was baby talking. She was talking to something. She was pointing at that part of the room, and it was as if someone was talking to her because she would reply, but like she didn't know how to talk at that time. Not yet.
Fuck!
So she was like baby talk or something. I don't know what's wrong. But I would just like to pretend she was a kid and she was imagining things, and I don't know.
No, thank you. I'm never gonna... Thank
Why
God
so?
that our houses are pretty far.
So you wouldn't have a reason. I doubt you'd experience it because every time you visit my place, we would always just be outside eating and drinking.
Yeah, true.
And nothing's happened there.
Yeah, like the last time I visited your houses, we were outside.
Yeah, we're always outside because it's hot inside and we have lots of people and we drink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the story of my house and my experience with Black Lady. You want to talk about Sabrina now? Like, you want to get over this? Let's talk about Sabrina now. Okay.
I just want to talk about Cousin Ambrose. Holy
oh my God,
fuck, he is so hot.
Hey, Papi.
Like, let's make a show that's just all about him. But, you know, they will probably write some... You know how Sabrina is? Like, the characters are poorly written.
Yeah. I feel like he has such a good backstory, but I'm not sure if they can execute that well.
Yeah. I feel like if he has, like, his own show, they would write his character badly. Do you get what I
already
mean?
Judging it.
Like how Sabrina is. I used to like love Sabrina when I was younger, and now her character, I just wanna like, girl, shut up, you know? Shut up. You don't know what you're talking
I find
about.
her like so annoying. I find Sabrina annoying.
Yeah, me too. She's.
I was expecting her to be likable and kind of like mischievous or something.
And
but then
smart
it's, like,
and mischievous.
Yep, but she's not. She's just
bratty.
an annoying brat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We are dissing them so bad.
But we still love the show.
Yeah, it's 3/5, remember?
I mean, it's not like love. Like, I would rewatch it every day like how I do with Brooklyn Nine-Nine and RuPaul's Drag Race. But, like, I love it. I love it like that.
There's such a wide range of variety in the shows you watch. You go with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, okay, that's comedy. You go with Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which is like horror or like really dark. And then there's RuPaul's Drag Race.
And I also watch Forensic Files.
Yeah, I guess you watch everything. And I just watch whatever you recommend to me because I have no character.
Oh, shit. I was watching, like, this week I was watching The Staircase. It's a documentary on Netflix. And my God, you have to watch it.
Okay, what is it again?
I didn't finish it because I got annoyed with the dude, with the murderer. Like, I just wanna hit him with something. He's so annoying. So watch it.
He's a real person because it's a documentary.
Yeah, he's a real person.
Oh, shit.
He's a murderer.
Is he in jail? Is he
Yeah,
dead?
he's in jail.
Okay.
I think
no wonder why you...
I think he's out now.
But where is he? Is this like American?
In America, yeah. You know how people in America are, how they're all crazy.
We shouldn't be saying that because we want to move there.
Crazy, like, in a good way.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay, can we get back to Cousin Ambrose? His name is Chance Perdomo.
Yeah, and he's half Guantamelon, and he's so sexy.
He's our chocolate daddy. I've never seen another movie or show by him though, like or where he's in.
Yeah, me too.
But
he looks familiar.
He kinda does, yeah.
Yeah, when he first appears in the screen, you're like, I've seen him
or
somewhere.
Probably he looks like someone else.
Probably. He kind of reminds me of the main dude in Misfits.
Which one?
I forgot the name of his character. His real name in real life is...
The annoying guy?
Robert Sheehan.
I can't remember his name on Misfits, but I can imagine. But I think it's because of the hair.
No, I think because of his character.
Right. Could be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now I'm bothered. It's like, what is his real name?
No, what is his name in Misfits?
Yeah, Misfits.
All I can remember is Simon.
Ooh,
and he's the lead character.
He is. Wait, is his name Nathan?
Nathan! Yeah, Nathan. Nathan Young.
What? Why can't I find him? Fuck. This is dumb.
That's his name in Misfit.
Yeah, but I can't. I can't find it on Wikipedia. I just saw the name Nathan, like it's the first name in the list, and I was just like, I think this is the right name.
Yeah, but his real name is Robert. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it spells as Sheehan.
Is he Irish?
Yeah.
Because they usually spell their name weird, and then you pronounce it. Okay, maybe they don't spell the name weird, but they pronounce it different.
Yeah, kind of like Sharsha, and they pronounce it as Sharsha, and then they pronounce it as the spelling is like Swaris. Swaris.
Yeah.
Now we're just dissing the Irish.
Oh, no, man, no. We love the Irish. We love everybody.
Ooh, our favorite Irish is Karen Kilgariff from My Favorite Murderer.
I didn't even know she was Irish, but I will, she's my favorite as of today.
I think she's like from Irish. Her background is Irish.
She's American though.
Yeah, but her grandmother is from Ireland, and then who is an immigrant in America. Most of Americans are immigrants.
Most of everyone is. We're all Africans at the end of the day. We all came from Africa.
Mm-hmm. History lessons with Gabby. And if you want more history lessons, you should subscribe, rate and review
on iTunes.
Yeah. And guys, if you have the time, please share creepy conversations in your respective social media accounts. And LinkedIn and Twitter.
Oh my God, LinkedIn. Can you imagine someone sharing our podcast on LinkedIn? It's like, I'm so sorry, but he or she might not get a job interview anytime soon.
No, they will.
Yeah.
Whoever, when they see that they're interested in creepy conversations, they'd be like, oh, this dude has great sense of humor. Hired right away. Do it. Share us on your LinkedIn profiles. Pin us on your Twitter account.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Share this to your friends. Text everyone. WhatsApp it.
Yep.
What else did you miss?
My story it on Instagram.
I thought you were going to say MySpace. It's like, what? It still exists?
If you still have your MySpace account, share it. We encourage you. And VK is like Facebook in Russia, right?
Russia, yeah.
Do it, my Russians.
Weibo for the Chinese people.
Yeah,
Did I say that right?
Weibo, right?
Weibo. Yeah, I think so. We can't
Weibo
even say it right.
And don't forget to follow us. You know what it is.
On like Facebook, Twitter. It's Creepy Convos.
Yeah.
Just search it. We'll come up.
Yeah, and if you have like your own like scary stories, email it to us at creepyconvos@gmail.com, and I will let Gabby read it.
We will eventually read it and share it on our podcast when we're not too chicken. But
If
it
you
will
want,
happen.
Yeah, if you guys want, you can like send in your audio as long as you have like good quality.
Are you sure?
Do it. No.
What if they have like special effects and shit?
No.
What
just
if it's like a literal recording? What if it's like a literal recording of the event?
No, thank you.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with what we wish for.
Yeah. That always happens.
Yep. So, thanks for creeping, you fucking creeper.
And remember, the government is always watching you. Bye!
Bye.